Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for the City of Final Fantasy Operalia. And in this video I'm going to be taking on the Love, the Melody of Courage, Part 15, Level 200 Lufenia quest as part of Edward's Lost chapter. And for this I'm going in with a party of Lightning, Onion Knight and Yang, with a Garland friend and a Shiva summon. So you know what, fuck this quest. I actually tried to record this once before, I tried to be nice, I tried to use a less abusive team than this, and I got shat on for my efforts. So I'm going full cheese this time, and I am not going to regret a goddamn single thing. This quest is basically, it's one of the first, or it's one of, I don't know if it's the first, but it's certainly the start of a trend in a lot of upcoming Lost Chapter quests where the actual Lost Chapter character is almost completely irrelevant for the content that you'll be facing, because of course Square and or Team Ninja in their gacha design policy want you to pull for the new LD on the banner, which is not the Lost Chapter character, it's the new one. In this case it's Palom, so the Lufenia orb requires you to do ice damage, which is why we've got Onion Knight and Shiva here. Now these bosses are, how should I put it? They're easy in the sense that they will not cleanse and you can delay them and you can do whatever the hell you want to them. They're not easy in the sense that once they get down to their final 30% health, if you let them take 2 turns, you will die. They will use an attack that's basically a Lufenia orb attack and it sets your HP directly to 0 and you can't do a goddamn thing about it. And it does count, I'm pretty sure it counts as damage as well, so if you revive, you will actually have taken a load of freaking HP damage. So we're just not going to let them do that. And I tried to use a team with Garland. I tried to use a team with Bart's in it, and I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, we'll just go full degenerate delay mode. And I'm cracking out the Lightning. I'm bringing Garland, and yeah, we're just going to have a whole bunch of fun with these guys. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Chaos! Man, has anyone seen the Stranger of Paradise trailer? When I was watching it for the first time, like the announcement, I did not realise they said chaos that many times. It's actually ridiculous. What absolute clown show, man. Like, what could ever have possessed them to think that that was a good idea? I mean, that's all I'm going to say on that. I thought it was pretty funny, but I mean, apparently the gameplay is actually pretty good. That's what I have been told anyway. Let's use Ogre Strike here. So yeah, apparently the gameplay is pretty good. I don't know. I have actually recently received a PS5 myself, so I might as well just use Jack here, to be honest, hadn't I? I've got nothing to lose. Yeah, I recently got a PS5. I sniped one of the stock drops, and I can guarantee you one of the first games I'm going to be playing on it is Intermission. For FF7, and I have actually like played it a little bit just to kind of get a feel for what it's like, and Yuffie is goddamn broken. Like, I do not understand how there are so many people that I have watched on YouTube that have not remarked at how ridiculous Yuffie is to play as. She's like more fun than freaking Tifa and Aerith combined. And I really like playing those guys in Remake. So yeah, I think she's designed that way because it's like she's a solo character and you can't control your companion. So I'm just gonna go in with I'm a bit mindful about the Lufenia orb here, so I'm gonna go in with a Blizzard here, and then I am actually just gonna go and use the Blizzard enchant straight off because we need to not die. Like, I'm not about the whole dying life here. So yeah. Like, not only can Yuffie use physical attacks close up with an attack chain that's about as approximately as bonkers as Tifa's, but like she can use freaking long-range magic attacks, and she can enchant herself with whatever the hell element she wants, and she's got perfect guard. Like, she is Sekiro up in this shit. Like, if you think you're about to take damage, just do a perfect guard, and you increase the enemy's stagger bar, and you take 0 damage in the process. It's literally like Sekiro. She's overpowered as fuck. So I'm actually I think I'm gonna replay like the actual main game of Remake before I play Intermission, because it has been a while and a half since I played Remake, and that 60 FPS is absolutely glorious. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm gonna get into Integrate. So yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun personally. I know there are some people out there that are not a big fan of the whole like action-based combat kind of thing that's going on, but I mean, I've played the Tales series, I've played Star Ocean. Like, action combat is really not a problem for me as long as it's well done. You know what I mean? As long as it's executed well. And I actually think the gameplay is one of the best things about the game for me personally. In fact, I just think it's a really good game. Like, yeah, I was pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone, but I mean, most of you probably already know about it by now. I was pissed off by certain things that they did towards the end of Remake. I really thought that they just jumped the shark and that things went off the rails a bit. And yeah, at the time, it really pissed me off because I felt like it was a massive rug pull. Like, I don't have anything against new content, but when you... I'm not going to say too much more, but you know, it really came out of left field for me. But I can't stay mad at the game forever because I do actually really love it overall. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what we have coming up for us in the future. And this is already a hell of a lot more manageable than it was before. So when it gets down to I'm going to use this here. And then I think I'm going to bring in Garland at this point to sub out Onion Knight because we don't need the ice damage just yet. We only need that when they drop below the 50% health region. There we go. I would have liked to bring in Kurasame here actually, but I thought Onion Knight would have been a better idea because he's got the LDs, so we can have some emergency like turn warpage if it ever becomes necessary. I just really do not want these things to ever take a turn because I let them take turns before and I realised just how much of a bad idea it is to ever let them do that. It just really seems like bad news. Okay. That's a bit of a reverse order breakage there, but never mind. I've not even used those yet. So you know what, I'm just gonna re-enchant everyone. And then I'm gonna do this. Get some more HP damage up there, which should have been on at the start, really. And then let's just do this. Pop the Garland burst. Garland, aka the best support in the game. His burst aura is really strong though. Like it's almost not just a meme, you know? Got Yang doing some pretty ferocious kicks here. Yeah, I think it's about time for an LD. So I know this may be pretty boring to watch, but I am running on a schedule here, and I do not have time to try all sorts of wacky and funky team combinations and like off-meta characters to get this done. Like, if that's what you want to see, I highly recommend you go and check out Soul. Like, that's pretty much his speciality at this point. I'm here for the win, okay? I want that W, so don't judge me. Man, Lightning really is insane though, isn't she? Like, she's really, really good this time around. Oh nice, we get a bravery attack during launch from Garland. That is about to do all sorts of silly damage. Oh, and of course the turn order decides to fuck itself up. Why wouldn't it? Alright, I forgot I didn't have the follow-ups from Garland. They were just nowhere to be seen. Whoops, never mind. Let's just keep these guys far, far away from doing anything resembling turn-taking. So B's about to come out of break, so I should be able to use an LD here. An LD, I mean an additional ability, and they'll both get delayed with the knockback from the break. There we go. Of course, yeah, there we go. Now, speaking of additional abilities, have you seen what's going on over in JP at the moment? It's not just the EXs that are getting the reworks, it's the additional abilities as well, and they are freaking... they're pretty spicy. Like, they're really good. And we've got the ultimate weapons as well. But I'm a little bit disappointed with how they implemented, like, the... you know, like the... what are they called? Like the miscellaneous weapons, like the extra weapons like the Kuja uses. I'm a little bit disappointed with how they chose to implement those. But I mean, I guess you can't have everything right. Like, they had to do it somehow. Okay, it's about time for our good friend Lightning to use her burst here as well. Okay, so let's see. Get you pushed back as far as possible. Yeah, I don't think we have. I don't think there's too much threat to us at this point. To be fair, you know what? I'll even just go into flourish mode just for the extra attack power for the burst finisher. Lightning is just... she's so oppressive. Just having her on the team is just automatically prevents the enemies from ever being able to move. Look at the turn bar! They're completely erased. They don't exist. This is really incredible. Like, so much easier than, well, any team that doesn't use her, I guess. Except maybe Terra. I think Terra is similarly stupid. Except she doesn't delay half as hard as Lightning does. She just does more damage. Right, this is what I was talking about. This wins at their strongest. If you let them take a turn, then you're not dead. But if you let them take a turn after that turn, then you're definitely dead. So that's what I'm just not going to do. And yes, I know the LUFENIA orbs are ticking down. I'm going to go into summon pretty soon. I'm just kind of stalling it out for as long as I can. Man, it doesn't even matter which skill you use at this point. Okay, let's go into summon here. I just didn't want to go into summon too early because it kind of... you kind of waste the turn advantage that you have. Because the enemies just kind of move up. See, you saw B back there, like B was nowhere before. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. So let's just use focus. You know what, I'm just going to let Lightning monopolize the summon, I don't even care. We'll get Yang follow-ups for days anyway. She can use an LD. Why not? There's a free 200k. Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much it. The state of LUFENIA, ladies and gentlemen. Or I should say the state of Lightning, to be honest. Lightning and Yang. Absolute destructive pair right here. I sure hope those of you out there who were hoping to pull off similarly degenerate shenanigans did not skip your Yang's LD weapon, because it definitely would not work without it. Wow, B really doesn't take that much damage when it's not broken. I guess that's because Lightning's burst effect only works against things that are already broken. Okay, well, I think it's fair to say that we win. Slightly disappointed that I had to resort to using this team to get it done, but I mean, I'm not the greatest player around, especially not these days, because I ain't played in quite a while. I'm just here to kind of catch up on content. So yeah, there we go. That's going to take out Edward's Lost Chapter. What a frustrating enemy. They're so easy, but at the same time they're really not if you let them take 2 in turns. And the turn count is 50, which is interesting. It's clear they want you to play this in a very specific way. They almost invite you to break the stage. Okay, well, that's going to be all she wrote for this one. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, take care and goodbye.